Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with an update on Sean Diddy Combs. As you guys can remember, I told y'all yesterday that there'll be a live sentencing hearing at 2 p.m. today. Now, I have a little update on that for you guys. According to Inner City Press, the sentencing hearing is to take place on September 22nd of 2025. The government does not object to this schedule, subject to the consent of the U.S. Probation Office. And they're going to discuss that later today at 2 p.m. It will be live tweeted by an Inner City Press, maybe Megan Kuniff as well, and other content creators. Now, as it relates to the letter that was sent to Judge Arun Subramania, it says, "Dear Judge Subramania, the parties have met and conferred and have agreed to the following schedules for sentencing post-verdict motions and submission of offense conduct to the probation office. For sentencing, the defense proposes that the probation office provide the parties with a pre-sentence investigation report on or before September 5th, that the defense sentencing memorandum and objections to the PSR be filed on or before September 8, 2025, that the government sentencing memorandum and objections to the PSR be filed on or before September 15th, and that the sentencing hearing take place on September 22nd, 2025. The government does not object to this schedule, subject to the consent of the United States Probation Office. For post-verdict motions, the parties propose that the defense file any post-verdict motion on or before July 30th and that the government respond on or before August 20th, 2025. Finally, the government requests that it be permitted to submit its summary of offense conduct on or before July 11, 2025, and the defense does not object. We appreciate the court's consideration." So, I think the live streaming is currently on its way. So I'm going to see if I can catch up with what is going on. And then I'm going to come back and provide you guys with the necessary update. But that's all I have to share for this video as it relates to that. I know that Sean Diddy Combs has been hit with a new lawsuit. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into the details of that because I honestly don't believe most of these lawsuits, especially now that we have more insight into how he conducts his business. And as I've always said, I don't believe many of these lawsuits, and I believe the trial in itself and the witnesses that gave their testimony actually gives the raw, true insight into the nature of who Sean Diddy Combs truly is. Not saying that he's not capable of doing worse. I do believe that he's capable of doing worse. I do believe that, Jane Doe and both Cassie hid other things that Diddy did that was extremely horrible. But I believe that it's only a matter of time before we hear more about him. But I also believe that Sean Diddy Combs' case is a controlled situation, just like what is going on with Jeffrey Epstein. I do believe that he's the new Jeffrey Epstein of Hollywood, and as such, and so why he's so protected. Also, the only reason why there's even a case against him is because he went against his handlers. That's just my opinion. And they decided to put a little disciplinary action against him. That's just my true opinion as it relates to that. But that's all I have to share in this video with you all. Let me know what's your take. What's, your 2 cents on the matter. Give this video a big thumbs up. Stay safe. Peace.